I have a fulfilling career as a marketing and channel professional in the 25 years working in the ICT industry in APAC and globally at corporate. So at present, I'm the head of channel programs and distribution management at JUNIPER Networks APAC, where I continue to apply my passion and experience in driving strategic partnerships, partner marketing, and programs to grow the channel business with a focus on distributors. So before this, I've had success in similar roles at TATA Communications and EMC, which had given me the honor to be recognized for Women in Tech, Most Inspirational Woman, as well as Woman of the Channel by CRN. Well, my career journey. I think my 18-year-old self would have said that I'm not interested to join the corporate world. Not because I think women cannot move up the corporate ladder, but back then what I really wanted to do, and since I was 4 years old, was to be a concert pianist actually. When I first laid my hands on the black and white keys of a piano at my preschool's music room. But unfortunately, there was no advanced music education in Singapore at the time. And my family objected to me going overseas for music studies, even though I had a scholarship. So instead, I enrolled in computer science at the National University of Singapore, which was one of the most popular faculties of the time. I really struggled at the beginning because I was one of the few undergrads who were completely new to computer science. I did not enjoy programming, nor any studies on the hardware. So I took a marketing elective during the semester break, and that was when I decided I will pursue a marketing career in IT with the specialization I had. So initially, it was not easy for me to land in my first marketing job either, because after all, I was not a major in marketing. I began my career as a marketing engineer in a network company, where I was there to write the user's manual and brochure for their LAN products. And over time, I volunteered and had the opportunity to develop the creatives for the company, and then transition into marketing communications. And from then on, I continued to develop my skills in other areas of marketing, including product marketing, branding, marketing operations, AR, PR, digital marketing, and also partner marketing. And at the same time, I pursued my master's in marketing management, and after that, a doctorate research in digital marketing. So my role in partner marketing midway in my career sparked a keen interest in channel strategy, partner program, and working with partners to create an impact on our business. So my advice to young women who wants to join the tech industry, keep learning and discovering, keep an open mind, move out of the comfort zone, right, and venture into new areas. I think you will discover interests and strengths that you didn't know you have, and you're very likely to have underestimated the things that you are good at. And usually these are the things that have made an impact and will make an impact to your career. I think with COVID, as we all know, right, everything has gone virtual. Right, I think, and even before COVID, I think the growth in internet and social media has, caused the customers to want to search for information on their own, right? So I think the early days of marketing, where you come out with, beautiful creatives, catchy taglines, and you shout about how great your products are, no longer work. I'm sure many have come across the findings that a lot of customers today, they actually do a lot more research on their own. And by the time they contact the vendors or the brand, they pretty much have decided what they want to look for. So I think what's critical and the changing trends for marketing today, as everyone moves to the internet, and further driven by this pandemic, is really to be able to learn how to tell compelling stories about your products and brands. So I think brands need to take a very customer-centric perspective, understand what the customers are looking for, and understand the pain points, and then provide that advice to these customers who are actively searching for information on the buying journey, and provide that compelling stories and share experience. This is digital marketing, and I think in digital marketing, right, content is king. And therefore, actually, I'm currently pursuing a doctorate research, and what I'm researching on is really this whole journey of moving into the digital world, digital space, and on digital content marketing. And I think another key thing is about marketing is now data. I think a data-driven approach to marketing is so important. All marketers need to understand, right, based on the data of your past customers, what have they been looking at on the internet, and try to understand what the customers may be looking for, and then provide the compelling content like I talk about to try to attract and get attention of these customers. So I think what's really important skills for marketers today is data analytics and data visualizations. So I know marketing and data is like kind of quite different, and is like a different scope. One is more like on the art side, and one's more on the science side. But I think that two are converging, and I think it's important now to again break away from that comfort zone. Right, you need to learn new skills and learn new areas like data analytics to really be able to do a good job in the marketing. I think it is no longer about nice creatives and catchy taglines, right? So in the past, the importance of communication skills is probably more important than anything else. But now is learning how to create, compelling stories. First of all, to do that, right, the brands have to be able to deliver a good customer experience, and then leveraging on all these great experience the customers have. Get customer references, customer testimonials, and build very compelling customer stories to share the experience, with the potential customers. And the other point I mentioned earlier is also the data analytics and data visualizations, right? As you have also highlighted that even logistics company are going into analytics, even on conditions of the weather and all the external environments, right? I think data is really key to understand the customers, and it can give you a more predictive approach to marketing rather than reactive. So it could be also analytics analysis on what your competitors are doing over and above what your customers are looking for, so that you can chart out a very predictive strategy that will keep you going forward. First moved up to a managerial position and became a part of the leadership team. I think the mistake I often make, and I believe many have made the same mistake, right, is to continue to take up a lot of things on your own, right, taking up everything myself. So I soon learned that managers, need to know how to delegate effectively, and then when you move into a leadership position, the leaders do not only manage projects, delegate tasks, but leaders need to be able to listen to the team. I would say leaders are both sponsors and supporters. Sponsors in the way that they will seek your advice and inputs. They'll give you the opportunities to shine and will recognize your contributions. And also at the same time, supporters, where you have you look after your team, and the team members will have their back during tough times, and the leaders care. And I think managers ensure that you get things done on time, but leaders will definitely challenge you to do bigger and better things. So I think for my advice for the young and upcoming generation of leaders, be transparent, right? Show empathy, right? And also let your team in as you design your vision, align and chart the path together. And also be a curious leader. I think it's also important for leaders to be constantly learning and especially learning what are some of the new generations looking at, some of the trends, right? So that you can be able to associate with the younger generation and the younger team members that's joining. So learn together, collaborate, and innovate with them. And I believe that will help to achieve greater success as a team.